My name's Tiffany. I'm a homeschool mom of 3 kiddos, and I share a lot of homeschooling videos here and a lot of book hauls and things like that. And that's what I have for you today. So if you like those types of videos, please hit the subscribe button. That would be awesome, and give me a thumbs up. So let's get to it. Okay, so I posted another video like this before. There's a local nonprofit organization that offers books for the community, but also they have a couple times a year, they have events for teachers to come in. They also offer tutoring services and things like that, but they open up their teacher events for homeschool moms as well, which is awesome. So I've been able to go. I went, I don't remember. I was in the a late summer, maybe. I'm not really sure. I'll link that video down below so you can see what books I got the last time I went. But I went last weekend, and I got a lot of really good books. I'm really excited to share them with you. So first, I'm going to start with the picture books. So I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. It's a lot of books. But we got a Star Wars ABC book. My kids are really getting into Star Wars. This is fun. It's really just characters' names and places and things like that. So it's just a fun little ABC book for my 3-year-old. I got The Prairie Train. I just thought the illustrations were great. So when we go to this event, it is a timed thing. You could only have, I don't know, like 30 minutes, 35 minutes or something like that. And it's not enough time. So really a lot of the picture books I got were just based on the cover. I'm just like, I like the illustrations. I'm going to get that one. But I'd actually seen this book in a YouTube video somewhere, book recommendations. So I saw this and I had to grab it. Sophie's Masterpiece. We actually had gotten this from the library a couple years ago. Both of my girls really loved it and had asked many times to check it out again. So when I saw this, I definitely had to get it. A Giraffe in Half by Shel Silverstein. And honestly, I don't think I'd even heard of this, but I do like Shel Silverstein, so I grabbed that. This one, The History of Counting. I grabbed this because just last week, my girls were having a discussion that they both enjoyed like the history of math, like where different math ideas and techniques have come from, like about different pioneers in math and stuff like that. They're really interested in that. So I saw this and I'm like, that's perfect for them. So this I grabbed for the cover. I just thought it was cute. It's called Little Beauty. I just thought the illustration was really cute. And gorillas are my favorite animals, so I had to. Another really, really good one is Finding Winnie. It's about the real story of the bear that Winnie the Pooh is based on, so I had to get that. It's a really cute book. This is The Boy Who Drew Birds, the story of John James Audubon. So I just thought this was just a beautiful book, and I love biographies that are written in, picture book form and just make it simple, but this has some beautiful illustrations in it. So I'm excited to read this to the kids. Got Arctic Spring. My little guy loves Arctic animals, and we've been learning about Arctic animals, but then we've also been learning about animals that hibernate and stuff like that too, and comparing them and what they do, and even some Arctic animals might migrate during the winter or the summers, whatever. So I think this will be a fun addition to what we've already been doing. This is called Willow Buds. It is so cute. It says friendship stories inspired by the wind and the willows. And I just thought it was adorable. So I'm really excited about that one. This is called The Banshee. I haven't even looked in this book. I saw the cover. My girls love spooky stuff. My little guy does too. So I saw the title and I said, oh, I think they'll like that. I looked at the cover. My oldest used to love peacocks. She still enjoys them, but a peacock used to be her favorite animal. So I definitely just had to get this book. So we'll see. We'll have to read it. Another book I just grabbed based off the cover. It just looks really cute. It's called Queen Munch and Queen Nibble. And it just looks really cute, fun, like cartoony illustrations. I think it looks really cute. Not a Box. This is one of our favorite books. We've gotten this from the library many times. And it's just this rabbit who's, he's saying, what are you doing with that box? So this one's like, why are you squirting a box? And then the next page, it shows what he's pretending. I could tell what he did. He's saying it's not a box. He's like, it's a building that's on fire. So it's really cute, just about pretend play. We really enjoy that story. And this is The Hedgehog Leaves Home. And this is just adorable. I love it so much. And it's a little hedgehog, and he's old enough now that he needs to leave home, and he goes through the forest and meets all kinds of other animals and finds a den to sleep in for the winter. So it's really cute. Okay, so now getting into some other ones. This is An Egg is Quiet. We have Seed is Sleeping, I believe is the title, and I wanted the rest of this series because it's just beautifully done. So I'm really glad that I found this one. So now I'll still have to find the rest, but it shows all these different eggs, and just the illustrations are gorgeous. And it has, like, you could totally read it as a simple picture book with just what's written in large print. But then it goes into more details in small print. So this is perfect if you have a wide range of ages that you're working with, or that you're reading to. That's really cool. And then Whose Egg? So this is really cute. It goes through and gives kind of like clues about the egg, like where it is, what kind of egg it is, what it looks like, maybe is it soft, is it hard? And then it says whose egg, and then you lift the flaps and you get to see what kind of animal it is. So that's really, really cute. Definitely good for my 3-year-old, but it also, my older girls can actually see what the different eggs look like, and that'll just be fun for them. So this is What is a Biome? We're going to be, with our botany unit, we're also going to be studying biomes and things like that. So I just grabbed this just to have another resource. So I thought that would be good. It has just lots of fun illustrations as well as real photos. And this is great. These books are great for teaching how to identify what a nonfiction book, with photo captions and titles, and just to walking a child through identifying a nonfiction, but also just what the different parts are called. So these books are good. And I got this for my little guy. He loves penguins. He's sitting here watching me. That's why I'm smiling at him. He loves penguins and just the animals in general. But this is lots of really big photographs of animals. There's a gorilla, my favorite. Yes, it's just a fun, book of animals, which is lots of information and lots of pictures. And then we've got Usborne, Look Inside Space. This just has lots of flaps. My kids have all loved the Usborne flap books. We actually don't have this. We have I believe my first space book doesn't have flaps. So it has a very similar layout to the flap books, but no flaps. But then we also have some See Inside books. We have a universe one. I don't have a space one. I have a See Inside the Universe or Look Inside the Universe or something. So that's a little bit more advanced. So this is like the next step up from my first space book. Now I grabbed these two Mary Poppins books, Mary Poppins in the Park and Mary Poppins Comes Back. These just looked gorgeous, and we didn't have copies of them, and I'm sure we'll read them at some point. I got War Horse. This is going to be for my current 7th grader. She's probably going to read it next year. I may read it as a read aloud for both kids, but it takes place during World War I. And so because we're the event, it's timed, there was a point where we got like a 5-minute warning, and I was like, I gotta hurry. And I just came across this table with some beautifully illustrated novels, and I was like, okay, I'm grabbing these for my 7th grader. I have no idea what they're about. They're just beautiful, and I knew she would love the cover. She's very attracted to the covers like I am. So this is called Under the Bottle Bridge, and it's just beautiful. And I have no idea what it's about, but I just saw the cover and I said, that's gorgeous. And I'll figure it out when we read it. And then also this one, and I think my 7th grader's really gonna love this. The Green Children of Woolpit. Again, no clue what it's about. It just really intrigued me, and I knew that she would be intrigued by this cover. Also got A Tale Dark and Grim, and this was recommended by my friend for my 7th grader. It's a story. It's a Hansel and Gretel story, but you know, a little different. But I think she's gonna love this. I got a copy of Fever 1793. Honestly, I may have a copy of this. I haven't had a chance to look yet, but I've actually recently read it, and I know my 7th grader is going to love it. So I definitely want her to read this. And so I saw it. I was like, should I get it? I think I have a copy, but I'm not sure. So if we do, we'll donate one of the copies. So no big deal. This is another one that I just quickly grabbed off the table. It's called Puritan Girl, Mohawk Girl. So I believe it's the story of a Puritan girl and a Mohawk girl meeting. So I'm not sure what the storyline is or anything, but I saw the cover and I just said, oh, that's going to be interesting. So let's see here. I grabbed, so my girls really love Dear America books. So I grabbed a few of those. This one is The Winter of Red Snow, The Revolutionary War Diary of Abigail Jane Stewart. So this takes place in Pennsylvania in 1777. I got Early Sunday Morning. It's a Pearl Harbor Diary of Amber Billows. So Hawaii, 1941. And then A Time for Courage, the suffragette diary of Kathleen Bowen. So Washington, D.C., 1917. So I tried to just grab some time periods that we didn't have, maybe not have a lot of books of, or ones that I thought they would be interested in. I grabbed this too. I'm not really sure. I don't know if we've read any of the My America books before, but this is Freedom's Wings, Corey's Underground Railroad Diary. So my kids really like, and I like to, as far as read aloud, sometimes I find these diary entries easier for me to read because I can read smaller bits and it's not having to like stop in the middle of a chapter if it's just been like a long chapter or whatever. So I find like the little bits are good. I don't know. It's also for my 7th grader, Shakespeare Stealer. I just thought it would be a book she would like. So grab that. The Book Thief, same thing. It was one of my favorite books, and I think she is really gonna love it. So I think it might be a little daunting to her. It's pretty thick, but I think she'll really like the story. Also grab 3 Cups of Tea, One Man's Journey to Change the World, One Child at a Time. And the last 2 books I grabbed, The Key People of the Revolutionary War, Why We Fought. So this just goes kind of like really quick little biographies of different people during the war. And I do appreciate that it actually has a couple women in the back, because, but not many. Like it's all men up until this point, and then there's a few women. So, and this I got for me and my 7th grader. It's called Best Friends Forever, a World War II scrapbook. So it looks, it's really set up like a scrapbook. There's like letters, and it looks like they're taped in into a scrapbook, and there's photos and just all kinds of stuff like that, and it just looks really cool. Well, thanks for watching. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will definitely be doing more book haul videos and lots of more homeschooling videos coming up. Bye!
Peace out.